Hello, everybody. Welcome to Clinch Collective today. And today will be our first podcast ever. And today we will be going over Donald Trump and like some Xbox situations and all that shit. But like, get ready for this one.
This is gonna be crazy.
It is going to be crazy. But now, guys, like with the Donald Trump one, though, man, that shit was just insane. Homie got like shot in the ear, basically. Like, just fucking skimmed his ass, basically. Someone tried to like assassinate him. But then I guess like the Secret Service members, man, they just like pinpointed his ass and they shot his ass. So there's that.
Yeah. By their standards, not soon enough, but by most
That is
normal
true.
people's standards, could have afforded to be a little bit later. But I'll just put it like that.
That is true. And then I guess that, but I guess now they're like comparing him though, but like but the fucking 50 Cent now, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. I don't know if he has the same talent, but yeah,
That is true.
there are
That
some
is me.
some surface level similarities.
But and like the crazy thing is though is that like then he was like pumping out the like his fist or whatever basically you know what I'm saying like after like the skimmage of like of his ear and that has just turned the aura to most people. I would say like if you would call it aura for the aura though, but for the most part. But yeah,
I would not call it aura. I fucking hate that guy. But to some people,
yeah, no, like
the
to
aura's
like
interesting.
your Trump supporters, right, guys?
Nah, for real.
Like I guess for me personally though, I'm an independent person. I would say, you know, what I mean, like I'm not really like into politics, so like in general, personally, but like I do have like my beliefs. You know what I mean? But personally though, I don't go by side personally. But like I just personally though, like I just believe though, but in like what is right and wrong. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's real. That's 100% real. I probably shouldn't say my affiliation, because if you watch my stuff, you probably have an idea, and I don't want to alienate anybody. But yeah, right and wrong is really what it comes down to.
Yeah, exactly. And it just comes down to like the individual, for say. But and the thing is though, guys, like it's like voting does matter. I would say, you know what I mean though, but, like your vote matters though, like for, you know what I'm saying though, like for like the next leader of the U.S. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And it's just that like we need to like everybody just needs to be honest like with themselves. You know what I mean though, but and you know what I'm saying though, and just be like what do you really want? You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's like a huge like but I feel like that's like a huge issue though, like in a way, is that like people people just follow people, you know what I mean, and they don't individually choose, you know what I mean though, from like their own beliefs, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. You really gotta make your voice heard, and it's like this one guy on YouTube, Steve Shives, said it was like
Hmm.
every time a president of a certain political party got voted in, 2 years
Right.
later, the same voters that put that president into office weren't there for the midterms,
Right.
and the midterms are just about as important as the presidential race, but you don't really hear anything about them unless it's 2018 and everyone's terrified that Trump is gonna, send us all into some sort of nuclear Armageddon. So it's like I just
Right.
wish people were more proactive about voting in midterms and local elections, because that's really what it comes down to, dog.
Yeah, exactly, man. But like, even like your mayors though, like in like your cities too, man, like they all matter.
Well, for
Like
real,
seriously.
for real,
Like
man.
seriously. But so Jason though, so it's like what is your thoughts on Project 2025? What is your thoughts on that? Because it's like, dude, like I've been hearing some shit about it, bro, and that shit sounds insane.
It's not great.
Honestly, dude, and like from what I heard from like Project 2025, man, is that like they are gonna be banning a lot of shit like abortions, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
also even like Plan B and just pregnancy pills in general, dude. Like they are gonna get that shit off the fucking like stores and shit too.
Yeah, man. That's a tough one. It's just it's very authoritarian. I'll put it like that.
Right, that is true. And the thing is though, man, like I'm just scared. I'm just scared for women though, like in general, you know what I'm saying? Like even though that like I'm a guy, you know what I mean? But like at the end of the day though, you know what I'm saying? Like hearing like about this shit, dude, it makes me scared for women, man, because it's like what if like you know what I'm saying though, like what if like a girl, you know what I'm saying, I guess like got like SA'd or even like I guess like RAPED, you know what I mean? It's just that like I feel like that's when like that like abortions would come in very very more so logical, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But and also like available, you know what I mean? But the thing is though, like if like a woman just gets like knocked up, you know what I mean, for like no fucking reason, you know what I'm saying? And they are not ready to be like a mother, you know what I mean? That's like a whole different story, I would say, for like my end personally, but that's just me though.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to give my take on abortion on tape, but
Yeah, that's true.
the Project 2025 thing, it's far too restrictive. Let's put it like that. And I saw someone describe it as Project 2025 is a it's an anti-sex platform. It's not anti-child because they need children to basically be wage slaves in this sort of
Right.
anarcho-capitalist world they want to build, but they're definitely anti-sex. They're against women having agency in general,
Mm.
especially when it comes to the abortion thing.
Like even like rights in general too. But then you also have like but then you also have like Project 25 though, you know what I mean? Aren't they like I did hear something about it though, like that they might get rid of LGBTQ rights or trans too.
I don't even think that's a Project 2025 thing. I mean, it's within Project 2025, but the easiest way to get rid of uh, LGBTQ rights is to get rid of what's it called, Obergefell v. Hodges, the gay
Hmm.
marriage case, because
Yeah,
they say the Supreme Court shouldn't legislate. Just when
right.
it comes to gay marriage, not interracial marriage or
Hmm.
whatever, which is done the exact same way. It's just a bunch
Right,
of ridiculous shit. Ever since they got rid of Roe v. Wade, LGBT rights have also been at risk because it's based on the
right.
same legal principles.
That is true. And the thing about that though, man, is that like the guys like love who you want to love. You know what I mean? And there is no limitations for that like whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Though, like we are human and we have rights, but and the thing is though is that we also have like a free will.
I
You know what I
feel
mean
that.
though? But it's like if you we are in America, guys, believe in what you want to believe in. You know what I mean though? But and the thing is though, like if you judge somebody for like who they love, but or for like really anything though, like but for like anything though, like that's like across a line, that means like you are wrong for judging anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like guys are like and the and it's like the issue that I hate that I personally hate the most though is that people don't mind their own goddamn business.
No,
You know what I
for
mean though
real.
guys, you know what I'm saying? Like if we all mind our own business but and not to get in anybody's shit, we would be like free. No like a lot of the shit though, man, like wouldn't even matter. You know what I mean? Like if we just minded like our own business in general.
Nah, seriously, man.
because like because because like if you saw you know what I'm saying about like a gay lesbian interracial couple, you know what I mean, like just mind your own business, you know what I mean, even like furries for like even furries for like fuck's sake, you know what I mean, like just mind your own business, you know what I mean, and but and not to put yourself though but like in like a bad situation.
Nah, for real, man. It's like we in America have forgotten, the right to be left alone and to engage in behaviors that aren't really hurting other people, but,
Hmm.
we can't leave each other alone because it's more beneficial in whatever way to talk about it. Hence that Project 2025 document that's circulating that costs like a couple $1 million to write. You know,
Right.
absolute insanity. It's just hate makes money, so
Hmm.
God, it's a terrible thing that's happening to this
Right.
country. At least in that regard, there's a bunch of other crazy stuff.
Yeah, that is very true, man. It's like personally guys and like another thing is that like people don't know how to like mind their own people don't know how to like mind their own business in like the first place, man, but it's just like man, like I swear though, like if we just did that, man, like we would be so much safer personally, man, because it's like but I guess like I'm not gonna say though like you know what I'm saying though like the location, but like I remember that like what was it, like it was like on the news of like in like our area, and basically that I guess like the 16-year-old boys, maybe even I think boys, yeah, like 16, 17, 18 years old on there, basically they were talking shit though like about this gang basically, And then but and like those two boys, they were like at a library, and basically they're like, you know what I'm saying, like they got shot up by the gang and they died. You know what I mean? It's like a sad story to hear, but that's what I mean by guys but and it's like that's what I mean by like mind your own business. You know what I mean? Because it's like you can put yourself in danger. Well, like 100%.
Yeah, not 100%. It's a sad state of affairs.
It is, honestly.
For real, man. But I guess we sort of exhausted the the Trump thing, the Project 2025 thing. A lot of other
Mm,
people have takes on this, and I definitely suggest looking up other people who discuss Project 2025 and who have read over it, because there is some insane stuff in there.
right,
To put it to
right.
put
That
it
is very,
lightly.
very true. Hmm.
Like I haven't read all of it because, well, for a couple reasons, but it's not great. It's not great. So that's all I
Yeah,
can say.
no one like.
No call to action.
But yeah, no, like, and personally, dude, like, I don't keep up with politics like whatsoever, dude. Like, I think that like politics sometimes, man, like, like it can get in your head too much and it can like make you like overthink as well, man, as well. And
Yeah.
it's like negativity, you know what I mean? It's just like two people just going back and forth, you know what I mean? It's just like, but it's like a Looney Tunes fucking cartoon.
Well,
Like
seriously.
that's why I personally don't watch you know what I'm saying? I guess like politics personally just because like I don't want to deal with that shit personally, and but also like the overthinking, of course. But other than that though, guys, like I don't really like keep. I never kept up though, like with like the Trump thing, though, like whenever it like happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like the memes and everything about it too. You know what I mean? But and I heard some people say that like if, and I heard some people say that like if that happened to Biden, bro, like, he would just die. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Um, maybe he is a bit less spry. I
Yeah,
guess I guess that's the way to put it. Um, yeah, I'd be pretty sad if it happened to Biden. I'll say that. I,
that
I'd
is
be
true.
I'd be very sad.
But in general, guys, though, is that like if anybody like gets like assassinated or just even like homicide, murder, or anything like that, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't like matter though by who it is, guys. Like it's just sad in general to even like see it even happen. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you don't even like the person, you know what I mean? Like it's just like a sight. I mean, like it's just like a sad sight to see. I would say personally.
Yeah, no, seriously. It's something that probably should not be happening in our country
Hmm. That is very true.
in the year of our Lord 2024.
That is very true. But now, guys. Okay, now, guys. Now we haven't really talked a guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, talked about us before, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm Micah, you know what I mean? I'm Micah Wagner, you know what I mean? Like, me and Jason, like, we've been to like the same school, you know what I mean? Just for some lore, you know what I mean? And like, that's how we like, knew each other, I would say. And like, we've known each other for like over like 5 to 6 years now, dude. And it's been like an amazing ride personally.
Not for real. I think it's about to be 6.
About to be six.
I think.
Yeah, man, I was like that's a long ass time, and now here we are making videos on Clinch Collective.
Yeah,
You know what I
not
mean?
not not the first time that we've made content together. I should note.
That is true.
We
That
we
is true
have
because like
yeah, we've worked together in the past on like what was it? Oh, Clinch of the Week. That was
yeah.
one of the one of the first ones. And Mike, you wanna go into the clinch thing or no?
Oh God. So with the Clinch thing, bro, is that like so like we did like a 5 video thing or whatever, right?
6.
And that was like on my old channel, Mellowverse, like, and it's in like the channel, I guess, like people, whatever you want to call it. And bro, like, yeah, you can view all those 5 videos of like if you want to, but it's like, oh man, that was a trip. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, and the genesis of this channel, it was just supposed to be a podcast, but
Now we
um,
just integrated it from meme videos and drama videos. Now I guess like shit.
yeah, no, seriously, because we had to delay the recording to from I think it was May or something,
Yeah.
basically to today, and the buffer time we had between then, we sort of rejiggered
Hmm.
our whole deal, and we
Right.
trimmed some fat, and Yeah, I guess now we're finally doing the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm honestly happy to do it now. You know what I mean? Like I think it's like a big step for us personally, and I think that like it'll take us though like into some good places. 100%.
Probably. We're already seeing some motion on the channel.
We have besides like that South Park video, but we don't talk about that one.
Well, I mean, every channel's gonna
Yeah,
have its bombs. We know this one guy. He's got a pretty successful
I know.
deal, and his videos were doing super well, getting like was it tens of thousands? I can't remember that
It was
guy's full
like
count.
it was like 10K, 21K, and about like yeah around there. Yeah,
Yeah, no, but then he puts out one video and then it does below average, and it's
hmm
not even his fault really, because the video was probably the best one he put out in my
it
opinion.
was,
But
and it's like the production was just insane too. Like it was
nah,
just
for real,
great.
it still failed because that's just how it be, I guess. Even though I think it's gonna have a second life. I say that for a lot of videos that don't do well, that still have merit, it'll
Right,
it'll come back to life eventually. That's happened on um, my main channel a whole bunch. So
right, exactly. But yeah, no, guys, and it's like, and man, it's like it's crazy to me though because it's like we all like know him, you know what I mean? And it was just kind of like sad to see though, you know what I mean? And that's how it kind of means that like you want to have up to date, you know what I'm saying? I guess just like content or just even like topics, I would say. But also that like man, like for me and like what I've learned from this, you know what I'm saying? Though, like you can make like one video like every month, you know what I mean? And it's like the quality of it is so perfect, you know what I mean? But then it's like let's say that like you make multiple videos, you know what I mean? But like the thing is though is like once you make multiple videos uploading like two times like every like week, you know what I mean? Though like each video though like is gonna get better and better and better and better every fucking video, I mean saying. But while you like you have like the one every month, you know what I mean though, which is like the production is like great. But the thing is though, is like it can really like determine though like on your topics too. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, seriously. Um, I will say when our friend's video um flopped, I can't lie and say that was particularly sad because I know that that guy, he could put out any kind of video. He could put out a video of him like eating cereal and it'd still probably trounce anything I could do. So I think
Yeah, exactly.
in the end he's fine because he's got what's it called, like an X factor
Yeah,
basically.
X Factor. Yeah,
Yeah, you can just sort of tell. Um, he's about to blow up in a way,
honestly,
and there are a lot of channels I see like that. Oh, this guy named Cam, the CEO, and he does like Turo host videos. And that man, that young buck, I don't know, he's got a spark in him,
right.
real. So I don't know, just some YouTube channels you love to see when they're a lot smaller than you think they should be because you already know their success is yet ahead of them.
Yeah, exactly. And like same thing for us too, man. Like we have like a long way to go. We have a long way to go.
Nah, for real, man. Well, we're at what, 23 subscribers.
24 actually. We gained one.
Yeah, this is probably my third time hitting 24 subscribers. So
Really, third time. That's crazy.
yeah, is it? Yeah, it's third time because I've had a bunch of other, well, not a bunch of other channels, but two
hmm
two particularly successful channels.
Right.
And yeah, man, if you can get past your first video, that's enough of an accomplishment because
That is true.
a lot of people just straight up fucking quit.
Nah, man, and like the thing is though, man, like when like our first video like uploaded, guys, like we had like so much controversial comments and like you know what I'm saying, like in the you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like I'm saying, like in the video, and I was like, oh shit. But then the thing is, guys, even like with that video though, like we have a lot of like learning though, like you know what I'm saying, like ahead of us. You know what I mean? So it's like guys, like expect more podcasts, meme videos, and even like drama videos too. You know what I mean? Like we're thinking about uploading though like a cryptocurrency video. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I just know that man that like we are gonna work hard on that video for sure.
for real, man. We're probably gonna talk about it as soon as we get off this podcast.
More than likely, yeah.
Cause there have been some developments. I'm sort of confused about the topic at the moment. Won't get more specific than that, but I am pretty confused because I have been keeping track of the lore in the
That is
crypto
true.
world. So,
And it'll take like a lot of research too, which is gonna be fun, right?
yeah, I mean, the shit. I guess I don't know how much fucking research I can do because I got those series to fucking tell. Either way, no, the research is really just watching videos. So just make me a fucking grand slam and then watch that while I'm eating breakfast.
A grand slam from like IHOP, bro.
Nah, for real. From
But yeah,
it's
but yeah, then you
hilarious.
also have like the Xbox like Game Pass shit, or everyone call it. So it's
Oh
like
yeah.
from like my history and everything from my Xbox is that like when like the Xbox 360 came out, bro, they were pumping out indie games, like media games, like fucking games that were fucking amazing. Like they were pumping out a lot of them. You know what I mean? But then in like current day Xbox, though, or like current day Xbox, like Microsoft, then they brought out this thing called the Game Pass. You know what I mean? But then like the thing about the Game Pass is that like what it does to like the studios and shit. You know what I mean? Though like it makes them lose money because like you are getting though like these indie games or you know what I'm saying though, like these games that are like mainstream. You know what I mean? Though like for free. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And it is making though like a lot of like companies kind of like shut down or even like I guess like studios, I would say studios. You know what I mean? And it's making them just like shut down and shit as well. But also that like not getting any revenue though like from their game that they have published because like the Game Pass. You know what I mean? And I just find that like very like controversial in my opinion.
Yeah. I always had a suspicion, like when I first got Game Pass, I was asking the question, how much money are these developers getting? Apparently, basically nothing, because you get paid in the front end. It's a lot like Netflix.
Yeah.
So if you make a movie and Netflix wants to buy it, then they'll pay you about 50 to 60% of the production costs.
Right.
And that's basically all you get. After that, you got to rely on residuals. Now, the studio's happy because they can um, was it sell the movie in other places and make their money
Right.
back. The people on the low end, the actors, the crew, they get a cut from the residuals, and the residuals are freaking minuscule. Same goes for the developers. So if they made a game and it premieres on Game Pass, like say Back for Blood,
Right.
then any bonuses they got are gonna be fucking tiny because so many people are
Right.
playing it on Game Pass. Same thing's gonna happen at Treyarch and Raven Software when Black Ops 6 comes out, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of articles.
Yeah, exactly. And Jason, like, you want something crazy, bro? I haven't watched like TV like channels in like maybe like 3 years now. To be honest with you,
Like actual like cable TV.
like, yeah, bro, I haven't watched cable TV in like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God. Like, and it's like that's my point, bro. Because like, you have like Blockbuster or Redbox, you know what I mean? Like, they all went out of business. You know what I mean? And it's just because of like Netflix and like these streaming services, man. That like they came out. You know what I mean? And they like took over like the entire like world, I would say.
That's definitely
Because like you have like HBO, Disney, Netflix, and even more. You know what I mean? And also Paramount, Peacock, all of them. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, and they just like took over like the entire like streaming platform. I would say.
yeah, you're right. Um, Not only are Netflix and the streamers more convenient, but they have the content that people actually want to watch. Like in terms of cable shows, I can only think of maybe two cable shows that I've been particularly into that I can actually recommend. It'd be like Chucky on USA and Sci-Fi, and even that's marginal because that show's a bit
Yeah.
iffy. And then there's also what's it called? Oh, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. Fucking love that show. But even then, you can watch that on streaming, and I feel like most of the views come from streaming for that show. And that's
Yeah.
the case for a lot of shows. House of the Dragon, HBO show, that gets most
Hmm.
of its views on streaming. Same goes for quite a bit of stuff. Like the whole landscape is changing.
Yeah. Exactly. And man, and it's like the only time that I even watch cable TV. But if it's like reruns of like Two and a Half Men, like that's like the only time that I even watch like cable and anymore. Honestly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were watching Chicago PD. That's family
Oh fuck
bonding.
no.
But anyway, anyway, yeah, no, that's real. 2.5 Men. That's a good one. And
It
it's
is a good
weird.
one.
It's kind of weird too, cause We like me and Michael. We both enjoy Two and a
Two
Half
and a
Men,
half men.
of course. But here's the thing: that show is a relic of the past. A show like that could never be made today.
Exactly, and it's
The
like
format didn't
very
allow it.
nostalgic too.
Yeah, no, seriously. I remember oh fuck, whenever I went to like the dentist office, they always had Two and a Half Men playing. Whenever we turned on CW 33 in the afternoon, it was always the antics of Charlie and Alan, mostly
Yep.
Alan because he's an asshole. And it was just a great time. It brings
Right.
back good memories. But nowadays, there's not too many shows to that I don't feel like I'm gonna be nostalgic for a lot of shows that are on today. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Exactly. And you also have like Two and a Half Men. Then you also have fucking the big put the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon. Gotta shout out
Young
Young
Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Yeah.
Ended this year, masterpiece of a finale.
When I still haven't watched it, like I'm probably gonna watch it sooner or later though. So yeah.
It's a great show. It's got the same humor as Big Bang, but it's a different pacing. You
Yeah, and
know,
it's more like family, I guess, like type of thing. I would say as well, for the
yeah,
most part.
still good. It's like you see Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
It's a lot like that, just with more like Chuck Lorre, irreverent humor.
Right.
So it's pretty good, man. Chuck Lorre is such a genius. He made Bob Hart's Abishola. That's like
About
that's enough to put you on my goat list for all
that's
eternity.
honestly so real.
Nah, for real, man. Oh my god, man. But oh yeah, we're talking about Game Pass. Well, a point you wanted to make was that they haven't put out that many good originals too, right?
They haven't like at all, like since like that one game that I forgot like the name of, but yeah.
Oh, do you mean Starfield?
Yep.
Oh, no, I was kind of joking when I said that. You actually mean Starfield?
Fuck no.
Oh, well, that was the big one most people remember when they think of Xbox originals.
Oh yeah.
Cause what else they put out Minecraft Legends,
Oh, there's like bro, like
which
that
no one
game like
cares
died in
about.
like a fucking week though.
No,
That game died
seriously.
so fast.
Uh,
Like I'll be real.
they Avowed was a big one, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Did
it
they
was
put
that
that
one. I
out?
think that's the one.
Yeah.
I think that was the
Oh
one.
wait, is that out yet? Oh no, it's not out yet. See, that's how much I don't care about Xbox.
No,
These
for real.
console wars do it. And the crazy thing is, I see more PlayStation games that I'm interested in than Xbox, like Spider-Man 2 and Lego Horizon, or
Oh
just the
yeah, like
Horizon
those seem
games in
good.
general. Yeah, no, for
Oh,
real,
you know, like
it's
the
ridiculous.
I mean, like I remember playing. I guess like the Horizon games too, man. Like those are actually really good games. I actually
Now they,
played like a lot of them.
yeah, they look good. Now I like the style that the games try to go for.
Right.
It's like it's great stuff, but Xbox, it's like you see critical acclaim for stuff like Spider-Man 2. There are like some issues at launch, but it's like nebulous shit from entitled gamers. But
Right.
something like Starfield comes out and it's just bugs after bugs because they're dealing with stubborn studios that won't switch off from the straight up Gamebryo GTA San Andreas ass engine that they've got running.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and like, do you know what I hate about gaming these days?
What everything?
Honestly, everything. But at the same time, dude, is that like, dude. And now this might seem like a really like weird ass like opinion, but I think that like battle royale games has like fucking like ruined gaming in my opinion. But that's just me though.
Yeah.
Because like dude and it's like not for like Fortnite, PUBG or like H1Z1 or like those games, you know what I mean? And it's also like but it's also like the battle pass, bro. Like that shit is just like cosmetic and just money grabbing hungry, you know what I mean? And that's all it really is. You know what I mean? Because it's like they don't have to really like do anything though, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, like to make like a skin or like cosmetics, you know what I mean? But they will still make over like thousands of dollars a day, you know what I'm saying, to like wasting it to like on skins. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
and that like includes Fortnite.
It's
Because bro, like Fortnite is like the biggest culprit of that, bro. I swear to God. Like it really is. But I think that like my point is that Battle Royale has ruined Call of Duty personally. And even for me, like ever since like Black Ops 4, bro, like that shit's just been ass. Like
Black
I
Ops 4 was
like
particularly bad.
dude, like I've hated Black Ops 4, but now I like the Modern Warfare 2019, honestly. But like, after that though, like I couldn't stand like any of the games. But the thing is though, is that like Call of Duty though, like is so focused on the battle royale games that they don't even focus though, like on their multiplayer story or even zombies that is going to be coming up. So the thing is though is that like my point is that like I hope that like they will take Black Ops 6 though like from like everything else. You know what I mean? And just make it though like its own separate standalone game.
They probably won't.
But instead of having Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 in one thing, the reasons why they did that was because of Warzone. You know what I mean? So I hope that Treyarch does not do that and they actually make it though like its own standalone game. You know what I mean? And I think that'll make it like and I think that will make it like succeed the most. But also just like come out though like with like the original like campaign zombies and you know what I'm saying like multiplayer. You know what I mean? Just to keep it like OG. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? It's just dude like, and I'm telling you, dude, like but it's like but it's like bro, I think that battle royale man like it ruined like the COD franchise. But to be honest with you, but like that's just me though.
nah, I agree. I feel like it's ruined quite a bit of things. Ever since Fortnite came out, became one of the most profitable entertainment products in history. Some that's a key component of that game, but it's something that's overlooked while people shell out all these money for this ridiculous ass skins. But it was extremely profitable, and the companies want in because they don't want to get left behind. So even if a game doesn't have a battle royale mode, it's pretty likely to have a battle pass. You know, every game from Need for Speed Heat to
Mm.
Halo Infinite, just games that don't necessarily need these battle passes, have them because they know that they do sell. But that
And they
doesn't
will
make
always
a
sell.
yeah, but it doesn't make up for the fact that the rest of the game is underbaked. You know.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like my other hate for gaming is mobile gaming. Now I think that like mobile gaming is just like to the point where like it's just money grabbing hungry fucking like hippos. You know what I mean? Like you know like that board game Hungry Hungry Hippos, it's like money corporate shit. You know what I mean? And that's all like mobile games are. I would say because it's like every fucking like if you click on even just like the play button or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's just gonna be like a pop up or ad and that's how they get their money. You know
Pretty
what I mean?
much.
And dude, I just hate fucking mobile gaming now, bro. That shit sucks ass. I'll be real.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man. And I will say I fail to see how normal games are necessarily different from mobile games because it's
Right.
a lot of the same psychological tricks they use to get you to continue to spend. It's a really sad state of affairs. And if I could implore anyone listening to this, at the probably what are we at almost hour mark, I would just implore you, please do not buy games from major publishers. Just stick with the independent stuff. There's a lot of good games. Like big game I'm playing right now, Mullet Mad Jack. You've seen
Oh
it
that oh
in
yeah.
a couple of our videos, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a great thing. Costs $20, you know. But I think that's fair because obviously quite a bit of work went into this. It's one of the most visually impressive games I've ever played.
That is true. Even though like I haven't played it personally though, but I would definitely play it though. Like if I ever if I ever like had the chance personally.
Now, for real, it deserves a lot more promotion, which is why we've given it a hell of a lot of free promotion. But either way, man, you don't get games like this from major publishers. You know, I can't think of the last time I bought like a AAA game at launch. I think the last time was maybe Far Cry 6.
Hmm.
But I wasn't the biggest fan. And I basically stopped playing it. And the only reason I bought Far Cry 6 was I only had to spend $11 of my own money on it. So otherwise, that probably would not have happened. Just because modern gaming is so bad. And if you watch my stuff, you know I have an active contempt for modern gaming to the point
Right.
where I refuse to talk about it.
Nah, man, it's just like I feel like they're like the best games that are like coming out like right now are just like the underground games. You know what I mean? Like for like a example, like if y'all ever heard of them, like it's but they're called like 616 games, bro. And I've seen some people like play those, even like streamers, bro, and like the games look really dope, even though they're like even though they're like it's in like a PS2 graphics in a way, but I do like the games are really good personally.
Oh,
You know what I
sounds
mean? Though,
good.
but even for like the underground companies, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. I think what needs to happen to the gaming industry is it needs to do what do something similar to what the music industry did, to where the major labels aren't just putting out complete crap anymore like they were largely in the 2000s.
Right.
Nowadays the music industry is very good because everybody it feels like everybody's firing on all cylinders. We had so many great musical releases this year. I feel like I don't even have to name them all.
Right.
Gaming, I can't really say the same. I trying to think of some good like major release games that have come out this year. I can't. I really can't think of any. I can do some good independent games. Mully Mad Jack, Thrownfall from last year, Bro Tato, all sorts of
Right.
great stuff. Can't say the same for major gaming. So I think just take a cue from the music industry. You may make a little less money, but in the end, I think your products will be better, and you won't just be hated on all the time. EA, Activision, all the other
Right.
shithead publishers.
And I feel like the last thing though, like we before that we like wrap this up personally. I think that like gaming studios and just gaming creators should just listen to like what the fans want. You know what I mean? And that's what most Call of Duty franchises have like had to deal with because it's like they did not listen to like their fans or like the players in general that is making them the, like all that money. You know what I mean? And that's why like their game is just so like fucking shit. I'll just be real.
It's pretty bad.
To be honest. But anyway, guys, though, that will wrap up the first podcast in the books. But now, guys, Voyager Arts YT's channel will be in the description below. But and please follow, like, and share.
To share this on Facebook, VK, all the popular
Not for
social
real.
media, musically.
Facebook, musically, Vine.
Okay, well, see, I don't know. I don't know if our audience is that old. Whatever, y'all. We will see you guys in the next podcast. God knows when that'll be, but we got a new video coming out.